Hello, friends and practicing homeopaths. As we are seeing patients in our OPD and clinics every day, and we are building our experiences, but this experience is only subjective and usually is not shared in any of the media. In these series of videos, I am going to sit around relaxed and about to share my experiences on a daily basis, quick prescription tips to practice classical homeopathy, video. These video series are only for doctors and homeopathic students. So friends, the new learning series begins. Myself, Dr. DK Verma, I welcome you all to my YouTube channel. So now, as we see patients, some of the patients come with anxious face. Some of the patients they come with a sad face. So aconite personality or aconite patient, when he comes, he always comes with a anxious face. So what I have seen in my practice is aconite patient have a tendency to faint from slightest fear. There is always an anxiety feeling on the face, and these aconite patients they always try to escape from surgery. I've cured uh, an asthma case with aconite when this child used to faint when some stranger used to hold this child and used to do like this. So this child used to faint, and this child improved with aconite like anything, and still he is asthma free. Previously, he used to take around 5 to 6 times inhaler per day. Second tip, which I'm going to give you is many of the cases of hemorrhoids you must have treated, and you must have used nitric acid very frequently. What I have seen is in cases of hemorrhoids, when there is a particular stitching type of pain which is marked in that patient, and this pain remains for a long time, so you can think of nitric acid. Why this pain is for such a long time? Because nitric acid by mind is very unforgiving personality. So any unforgiving personality keeping grudges, so the pains and all the pathology usually are for a prolonged duration. So this is very important tip regarding prescription of nitric acid. Similarly, all the revolting remedies, all the rebellious remedies like causticum and mercury, so they have also long lasting pains. Ulcers are usually aggressive in causticum and mercury because they are usually revolting, they are rebellious, and rarely in these remedy the ulcers and uh, any inflammation will be rarely less painful. It will always be very painful and very aggressive. So the opposite thing is the contented remedies like magnesiums and opiums. So they have very less pain sensation subjectively. Even though if we look from the outside, we expect so much of pain in the pathology, but these remedies they have a very less subjective feeling of pain. This is very peculiar. So what mind says is expressed in the body. So now many cases of fungal infections you must have treated. Today I treated one case of chronic fungal infection of a long duration, and this man he gave a history that he was not valued at home by his father, by his mother, and by other family members. And even after he got married, he felt unvalued in life, even by his wife. So, delusion identity error of personal identity was taken as an entry point, and cannabis indica was prescribed. Quite unusual for fungal infection, I must say, but the speed of the patient was very fast and he was having an innovative mind. So, cannabis indica was prescribed single dose, and let us wait and see what result comes. Another of the case of severe myalgia, he said that I feel as if the legs are not at all there. So here the entry point delusion legs cut off was taken and medorinum was prescribed. The second rubric which I took was carried desire to be carried. This is the basis of medorinum in this patient's case was uh, the acute version. Whatever the patient at that time communicated, based on that only uh, rubrics were formed and prescribed. What statement which he gave was, Doctor, please do whatever you can. Please take me out of this pain. So the rubric, second rubric was carried desire to be carried, delusion legs cut off, and medorinum 200 one dose was prescribed. So medorinum was given to this patient. Then many of the patients they come to you with children who are having this dentition problem. Actually, dentition is not a disease. There is a misconception among the public that dentition is a problem and one need to give calcarea phos or biochemic 21 and so and so. So these are all not to be prescribed. These are to be prescribed. Anything which is to be prescribed in such children when they are having any problem. So what is the reaction of the child when he is having dentition? That is important. So some children, they become obstinate and they want to go out of the house all the time. They want change. So the remedy is tuberculinum to be prescribed. So another of the child, he came where he needed pampering from mother during dentition. So pulsatilla was prescribed. Then another child, he came where he wanted that the mother should carry him all the time. Whenever he was put down, he was crying and crying and crying, very irritating crying. So he was prescribed chamomilla. Another child, which he came with dentition trouble, the mother said he is not able to be quiet. So whatever we do, we are not able to make him quiet. So Sina was given as a single dose. So like that, we can prescribe. So one of the child was very angry. He was throwing his arms and legs towards the parents. So mercury was prescribed to the child. So this very angry child. So this is how we should differentiate different remedies during the time of dentition. So few of the experiences of today I shared with you. I hope it was a learning experience, and I'll keep on posting the short videos every day so that we can have a learning experience. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you.